Hello everybody, I am Tom and you are watching me play Destiny 2. So, this is going to be a video just going over the kind of things I've done to prepare for next season in Destiny. At the time of recording, it's like, I don't know, 12, 13 hours before the next season starts. So there's really no point for me doing this video other than the fact that I'm bored and I'm waiting for things to do. However, I figured I usually like watching people's what I've done to get ready videos, so I'd make one too. And I usually make one every season, so I figured I'd continue the train rolling and keep going. So first things first, I've done bounty prep. The reason for doing bounty prep, for those who are unaware, is the bounties that you save this season, when the season ticks over, I can claim all of these and get the experience from them. So I focused on doing weekly bounties first. There's a bunch of weekly bounties in here that I've done. I may actually hand this in and get one of the weekly ones rather than a daily one done. But there's a bunch of weekly bounties in here. You can see I've done the weekly ones from the moon. These are some dailies from the moon, the weeklies from the moon, weeklies from the moon, weeklies from the Dreaming City, weeklies from Europa, weeklies from the Cosmodrome, and then I've done essentially 8 of each of the standard playlist activities. So I will get my powerful drop for all of the characters, because I've done this on every character as well, by the way. So essentially I have the same bounties done on every character, pretty much. And I think that gets me to around level 16, 17, maybe up to 20 on the season pass, just off the bat. As soon as I get my seasonal artifact, I can hand all this shit in, and I can get up to like season rank 16, 17, thereabouts. So that's one thing I've done. Another thing I've done is, on each of my characters, I have collected myself a exotic engram. The reason I've collected myself an exotic engram, this is from a Legend Lost sector. Specifically from a Legend Lost sector on each of my characters. And the reason this is because you can manipulate what exotic you get from this, or at the very least which slot of exotic you get from this. Because whatever the day is dropping, whatever the legendary Lost sector day is dropping, if you have an engram in your postmaster and you claim it, it decides what's in it on the day that you claim it. So what this means is when the new exotics come out, there'll be one new exotic per class. So say it's a leg exotic for Titans, I don't know what it'll be, but let's just say it is. Then I just wait for a day where the Legend Lost sector is dropping legs, and then I can claim this out of the postmaster, and then I don't have to do any work and I get the new exotic. So as soon as it's possible for me to get the new exotic, I'll have the new exotic on every class. That's pretty much it. I haven't done much else. I don't really know, because Bungie has not told us anything about the season. I have no idea what to do. I mean, I assume it's got to do with Rasputin, simply because that makes sense narratively. I know my way around Destiny lore, and to find our way to Neomuna, which we're going in the next expansion, which I know, because they told us everything about the next expansion. They just haven't told us about the last season. They're being real hush-hush about the last season, but the fact we know everything about the expansion that comes after it. It's weird. I really don't understand the marketing strategy behind it. I guess the fact is, they don't want to spend money on marketing because most people who have the season have already bought it. Because they sell it in a massive bundle with the previous expansion. If you bought the Witch Queen Deluxe, which I think most people probably did, they already have this season anyway. You've already given Bungie money. They don't care about marketing it, right? So I'm sure there's a trailer. In fact, I know there's a trailer. I saw a thing on YouTube. The trailer is dropping like 2 hours before reset, an hour before reset, something like that. For me, it's 2 in the morning, because reset for us is 3 or 4 in the morning or something like that. Down here in Australia. So it's like 2 in the morning, I think the trailer is dropping. But yeah, this is something about Rasputin is my guess, and that's all I really know. Seemingly, I don't know if they're going to do anything else with Nezarec. I hope so. Rather than just turning him into a tea and feeding him to Osiris. But, I don't know, man. There's just... this is... With the weird season that Plunder has been, it's kind of been a letdown in a lot of ways. Lowest player numbers in a very long time in Destiny. It feels weird to me that you wouldn't try and hype up your next season a bit to try and get players coming. Because as it stands, if you're not actively playing Destiny, like, all the time, I would think most people wouldn't know that a season is coming tomorrow. They don't announce shit. It's very strange. It's a weird kind of marketing black hole, you know? But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. It's just a short video of me. I'm bored. I wanted to make a video, alright? This was a good excuse to make a video. The other thing that I have done, I will make note of, is in the tower. I went around to all of the vendors in the tower, and I grabbed all of the stored engrams they had. So I cleared all the engrams out of the Drifter, as well as Shax, Zavala, and Banshee. I've just realized I played some more PvP, so I probably have some more PvP things. I'll go claim them as well. Why not? But yeah, it's just it's a really weird feeling going into a season that we know, aside from speculation, like, we know that it's going to be a Rasputin-based season. Well, we don't know that, I guess, strictly speaking, but we can surmise that pretty clearly from all the stuff that's been going on in-game, right? And the fact, like, we know we're getting the 7 Seraph weapons back next season, which has a lot to do with Rasputin. The idea is we're putting Rasputin back into an exosuit. That's what Anna Bray's been trying to do this whole time. And we're getting reprised guns from the Deepstone Crypt, which is the place where exos were made. So that could be a thing as well, you know? We're getting a new dungeon. The dungeon could be in the Deepstone Crypt. There's a bunch of stuff that could be happening here, you know what I mean? It's an interesting, interesting idea that all of the things I'm talking about now, I'm just guessing. Like, I have no idea at all what the hell could be happening right now. It's just a pure guess. Which is strange when you're this late in the set. God damn, I nearly hit a reset. I didn't play that much PvP, but apparently it was enough. It's just weird being this far into a season and not knowing what the hell's going on, you know? It's an interesting position to be in, and a very, I question it, Bungie. I guess I'll jump off whatever I have here, too. I have 200 Captain's Coins, sure. And my treasure coordinates, and my 7 helium fragments. You can have them all. What number do we get to, by the way? What's that? 2,147,195,282. It's not bad. Considering the goal was, what, 400 million? Not bad. Now let me just check Bouncy, because I probably deleted enough stuff to get... Nope, we're good. I just see...
Nice shooting out there.
That's rank 7.
Make us proud.
Yeah, it's a very weird kind of setup for a season where we know literally nothing about it. But that's gonna be it for this video. If you like the video, please leave a like, subscribe, all that kind of jazz. And I'll be back next week. I'll probably have a fair few videos just going over all the new stuff. At the very least, I'll have one doing story stuff for the first week, so that'll be up at the very least, if nothing else. But it's just, yeah. I don't know, I'm bored. I'm just bored.